Hey guys, Ballatw here, back with another VOD review, and it's not Fortnite. What is this? This is Valorant. If you guys are not familiar with this game, it's a new 5v5 tactical shooter that comes out in closed beta on Tuesday, which is tomorrow for me right now, and probably going to be yesterday for you guys. Regardless, I'm in a beta, so I'm going to be trying to learn a lot of stuff, so we're starting with some VOD reviews of this game. We're going to be watching POACH, we're going to be watching Mendo today, 2 or 3 games. I'm not sure exactly how many I'll get through, but we're just learning about the game. I've already done a lot of research, and I'm also going to be focusing a little bit on like stuff that I want to implement in my game, not necessarily things that everybody, wants to ask. I'm not going to go over the basic questions, none of that. You guys, there's plenty of videos out there already, specifically Mendo, specifically Dr. Lupo even had some good ones. There's tons and tons and tons of content from the guys who were in the alpha who made some good stuff. Okay, so POACH is playing Sage. Right away, I see that this wall is something that he does. Don't know why. Don't know why it's good. If it's good. There's going to be a lot of that today.
He killed one. One's a teleporter. He's pushing into the halls, the connector halls.
Was that? So what did he buy? Looks like he just bought the Ghost only. The Ghost is this pistol. It's a money-based game. I said I wasn't going to talk about basics, but it's interesting that he chooses to buy this rather than an extra ability. I feel like a slow orb would be really nice. We'll watch a Mendo game later where he uses the slow orb on pistol round rather than anything else. But that wall actually does last a long time, so I really like how you can go set up in sight before you even buy. You could also look at what your teammate does. There's so much freeze time. I don't necessarily like a lot of freeze time, but I love how you could set up beforehand, and the freeze time just kind of actually speeds up the rounds. Right? There's not that time you have to run to the site.
They're there again. They're there again. There's 2 there.
Ooh, that's a sick combo. Possibly a good setup. Sova has an arrow that he can shoot to wall hack. Basically, it's like it's called a recon bolt. So with the wall, and then seeing if they're behind, also possibly shooting it on the wall right here. If they get up close to the wall and start breaking it or whatever,
I wish we could
they can kind of see. Can you jump peek a Sage wall? I think you might be able to. Like, just see behind it. Similar to, like, I guess a cone peek in Fortnite.
That's crazy.
Just to get a little information.
Yeah, put the slowing orb in there. Can I walk through that, or am I slowed?
I haven't seen anyone try it, to be honest. I bet you it's good for verticalities. Like if you do it on a ramp, obviously you could see up, or you do it on stairs. That could be nice. I saw some nice jump peaks on this map. What is this map? Is this Bind or Haven? I think this is Bind.
One's in window.
Ooh, that's a nice dart too, because I think that does. Like if you look at the map over here, I think this does reveal down short, but it's hard for them to actually see and shoot. You gotta look for these arrows for Sova. That's where the skill cap is gonna be for him, outside of gunplay. I think it does. I think there's a pulse that you could see and it went down short, so. I've seen a lot of fighting over this orb, and also I've seen a couple nice pushes down long A. Is this what it's called? I'll have to start learning the spots names. Slow pushes. But it's really, really easy for the attackers to control this. Like, really easy.
I still hear him, though.
Because they could just wall this off or flash or whatever.
Yeah.
It's called showers. Yeah, you're right. There you go.
I'm gonna grab the orb.
Slow push showers. Names usually come to me much easier when I'm playing the game.
I'm gonna go through TP.
Much easier. There's no counter strafe. I don't exactly know how it feels, but people have been saying that you don't have to counter strafe. Not that there isn't counter strafe, just that you don't have to.
Not expect him to be there. He's lit. 78. Nice.
He almost. He was so ready
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
He was so ready.
By the way, this is the first day of the alpha, so they're still learning, and we'll get further and further. I think Mendo's games are much
I think
later
it's
on,
up
so
to
this would be
now.
Friday nights.
I love the Guardian.
And also look at the names on the list.
There's Guardians everywhere. We're all using that.
It's AZK, Iridium, Poach. I don't know who this is. And Vivid on one team. Shroud, Justin, Brax, Skadoodle, and Beanans on the other team. Apparently, from what I'm hearing, AZK is one of the better players so far.
Guardian's actually kind of cracked.
He really likes to wall this off.
Someone's ulting.
It's really, really uncomfortable to hold angles where there's two sides that they could peek you from. This reminds me of Mill, CPL Mill, if you guys remember that, where down mid, like, yeah, you could op it and you could hold one side, but if you're like in the middle or anything like that, even then it's still uncomfortable because they could peek you from the right. So that's why I kind of like that he's like not even bothering to contest this at all. And I think holding portal access is pretty important too, because then you can rotate and flank quick to hookah, which is the window at B. Yeah, that's what you would think, man, about Shroud, Sky, and Brax on the same team, but
I'm about to teleport back here.
Poach's team wins this game.
Fuck. He's
Yeah, they're on A planning. He's holding me.
Ooh, Poach.
One, they were both like near sight.
Ooh, they use the portal to rotate here, and now they got a nice pinch. I'm talking about specifically that angle. He just kind of chills in the back there. Big chilling, big vibing. Shroud another clutch.
behind the crates.
Can you spray that box? Can you? I mean, can you spam that box?
Yeah, I was like.
That's all I see here.
Yeah.
You get a nice setup up in the corners of showers. If you could swing here and then leave AZK in one corner. This reminds me of like Cash, A main and Cash. Showers push setup. Can push one into the corner. Leave or play the doorway angle, right? Because now this also reminds me. This is just a really nice crossfire. One person here, and then one person can even get back all the way to the door. Or they could bait here on this wall and then back up even further. Especially like you could think of setups with Phoenix in this corner, where this guy's spotting. He flashes, he turns, and then they both double peek. That'd be really nice too. There's 3 different ways to do that same kind of setup.
Drone coming through. I broke it. They broke one of the. They can see through it.
Okay.
I didn't realize this back call.
One shower too. They're coming here.
Okay.
Oh, this is awkward. AZK put himself in such a one-off position where you can't help Poach at all. I thought that the crossfire would be nice when he's like playing front showers. And then once they come out of short, Poach gets first contact and he can turn.
I'm slowing him on short. Can't push.
I've got your showers, man. I'm not watching short.
So, Sage slow orb is like... It almost feels like you can't push through at all, which I don't know. Again, I'm not here to make conclusions on the game, balance, or anything like that. Not at all. I'm looking for things that are good. This angle right here is redundant from Poach, since AZK was holding it, and he can't actually see what AZK is looking at.
I'm dead.
They're tracking me. They're gonna push out A, I think.
Is there Brimstone smokes? Or I think no. That's Cypher with the cage.
One short.
So A looks pretty good to
Just
double up on.
Short still.
Oh, they smoke me. They smoke me.
Good stuff. One just took Telly. Oh. Nice.
Good flank by Vivid.
The heck?
It'll be 18 plus for comp. I think so, but who knows? Who knows? Anyone can perform well in any game. Yep. I agree with that.
We chill.
By the way, if you guys see,
I agree with that.
if you see any of them,
As long as you can focus on the right things, right?
Okay.
More important than
wanna try,
anything.
you
So I question whether
wall here and
You
just
guys know
peeking
how to
him.
ping.
Yeah, let's do it. Boost, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, move a bit more to the left, just so I don't get. Yeah.
using this wall so early every round is
Good, I think.
effective.
You can like catch lock and ping on the map.
I got right side.
Yeah. Might just fall off this and walk towards it.
You wanna go Telly?
It's over here.
Alright, Telly.
Yeah, go.
This is nice. Conditioning with the wall. Obviously, he made a footstep, so kind of awkward, but I would definitely love to try this.
One's here.
I would love to
Pushing
try
back.
this.
One traps.
Making the wall for you.
Yeah, I'm chilling right now, actually.
Because then you can find nasty setups. Especially if AZK was opping. The bait there, and then he also has this long angle. He can fall back in the back hall if he needs to.
Telly, maybe. Okay. Send the drone first. 1 sec.
Or just dip with the portal.
One hookah.
Nice, dude.
Two hookah.
I almost potatoed that.
Thinking about the portal as a like
Oh no. Two there. One's lit.
bounce
One
tool.
more, Cypher. Let's go, dude.
There you go.
Let's go.
Apparently shots can go through this portal.
Let's go, Gale.
Shots and abilities. Be crazy.
That poison is probably so fucking annoying.
I know, dude.
Kinda stomping them.
Knock on wood.
I just think our setups are so good that we got going.
Yeah.
Same.
You could tell this is early. Much less abilities
Same placements.
Keep it up.
compared to what we'll see in the future from Mendo's VODs.
I'm gonna try to place a wall, like cutting off the left side, and maybe just peek right here.
One showers. Two showers.
You guys gonna
Running
keep
away.
with them?
That was nice. So he's been placing this. Eventually they're like, okay, fuck it. We don't even need to take short A because they're not actually pushing it. And then eventually he gets up front. And then eventually he plays an aggressive angle where the guy decides that he wants to push it now, where he takes more space.
Showers are about to come out.
Never mind. I forgot that this has a
one
range
more
on it.
shroud.
Ah, this is so big.
I'm
One
down.
more showers.
I'm not sure.
Spike carrier killed.
Nice, bomb down again.
Nice.
Let's go.
Good shit.
This teleport's so overpowered.
Surprised they weren't mods.
Boom.
I've never even reached. Can you reach like a max credits?
And honestly,
Yeah.
might be 16K.
I think it's 16K.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've never.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Dope.
I'm gonna drone through the Telly and see like what's outside hoop.
Oh, you guys are worried about the ESRB rating because of the competitive?
I'll play here,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna sit here
Age
with the slow
restriction?
ready then.
Here's the thing, man. Age, there's gonna be like people are gonna be able to compete at any age. It's just the major tournaments that aren't gonna be able to be competed at. I think that's like the way to do it, right? High school and college and stuff like that. Like those leagues should still be available no matter what.
I see one. I think there's one hookah.
Are they? Okay.
Same type of meta where
Long A or long C. Sorry.
you don't want to be using your abilities as early as possible.
Oh, that was
Bomb
nuts.
down, bomb down.
Yep.
Did he actually catch him in that? I don't think he did.
Getting short.
I'm gonna ult the bomb maybe.
Oh, he's right there, left side wall.
Oh, sis.
I completely slowed it. They can only come from the right. How do you rotate it again? Oh, I got it.
Ah,
Oh,
it's a good
was my
shot.
bad.
Thought I could catch one there with my ult.
There's a big gap on that wall. Careful.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to just hide there, I can like peek first. You can play the corner. Ah, okay.
I'm good. I got a 6 spot here.
Yeah, they're not playing together here, especially with the wall in the way. That was lucky timing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's close left. My wall broke.
Nice.
Good shit.
19 side.
Oh, good try.
If he didn't swing, they would have won the round.
Somehow with
Because
that.
AZK could play this back angle and literally just back off and wait until Poach engages, and then he can re-peek, and it's over.
I don't know.
I just like the
Especially after getting 2 kills.
versus it.
Sick. I like the whole freeze time wall thing, but I will also.
Bomb in 1v1s. The guy can line it up through smoke.
You also miss the pure timing pushes from CS. Yeah, I will too. Like the spawn-based pushes, 100%. Plant time is 4 seconds, apparently.
Go completely. I'm gonna push out into it. Do something weird.
Okay, I'll do some push too.
They push. Want to boost over the wall and peek from here. if they
I
swing.
like so people have been using the Sage Wall for more like let's get on top of this box type peaks, but I love this more than anything, which is like weird angles on walls where there should be nothing.
Well, nothing long. Hey, they're probably going B on this.
TC.
Yeah.
Two more C.
And how I would use it, like
Push.
if you want to use it for that reason, I don't think that's super valuable. I don't think it's super valuable to lose the ability to wall something off. I think that's more important, but it is possible to do these one-off things, especially when you're like up ahead or you have a lead, and getting these early picks is just like so monumental. Like use it so that the wall is not peaking, so that they can't see the wall, right? So only put the wall from here down this way instead of putting it like Poach is
Boost over the wall.
trying to do.
If they start pushing towards.
And I think that this is a perfect spot to do this, especially with something like an op or a scout.
Well,
I
nothing
did get a
long, hey,
drop,
they're probably going
Ziff.
B on this.
TC.
Yeah.
Two more C.
I'm just
got-
gonna
I got one
rotate.
I'm just falling off. I'm giving it to you.
So
Let's see.
close.
Top of your wall. Bike thing.
Any chance they go back or they commit in?
This is just one. I see. They might be committing now.
Just right
I'm gonna go
through.
back. I'm gonna hide heaven.
What?
Failure.
He just hit me right through that wall.
Amit say thank you for the tier 1, by the way.
Okay.
And Morix, thank you for the 5 bits.
B hookah.
From which stream did I get it? This is something that Poach gave me directly.
They're on C. On C.
So it wasn't from his stream or anything like this. I asked Poach for it and he gave it to me.
One more spawn down. C on C. Two more.
Did I just do it normally and legit, or did I have multiple accounts? I did normally and legit. I just literally while I was doing my watch party of Twitch Rivals and stuff and all this Valorant content on Friday,
Good try.
I just got it. I had a bunch of streams open, but I don't think that affects anything. It was just for my sanity.
Do
You can swing showers again together.
some smokes here.
Yeah, that's big
I can
showers.
just wall this.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna
Wanna fast
teleport
peek
then
it?
if you guys are going
Yeah,
shower.
I'm coming.
Didn't say anything.
I know I played against someone a couple games ago. They would shoot the sonic arrow like over this, and it would land on the back wall, and it would spot them.
We saw
said
two.
to be
I'm going to
honest.
shower here.
Okay, little Sova arrow. Sova arrow over showers. Possible to help with a CT push.
Close.
What is a drop? A drop is getting closed access beta from watching streams.
Through shower, nothing. Okay, we're not. Went through
Yeah,
teleport.
one short.
Safe.
I want to see them push one time, like all the way through, but
Nothing shower.
Calm down, bomb.
Use window, offside with an op.
I have bomb down right
Okay, I'm coming
I'm
up
gonna
behind
push
you.
fast over here. Right, dude.
yo, let's go, Shio. Thank you for the raid, my friends. What is up, y'all?
Gonna be long.
Just finished our Fortnite VOD review and doing our first ever
Yeah, bomb right.
Valorant VOD review. I know you guys were doing the same thing.
Shot. It's close, right?
Yeah, I'm falling.
It'll be interesting to see the differences between Noisy and the NA guys. We're watching Poach right now.
You could.
I think you guys watched this last night if you were with Shio.
2 on B.
No chance in the round.
Good jump.
Oh, time expired.
This is.
Yeah, no, no, no,
Oh, there's a timer until,
Yeah.
that's sick. That's a quality of life improvement that I love. You know when you're trying to chase down the last T after time expired to get them to lose their money? Does that actually matter in this game? Number one, I don't know. But it's still nice to know how much time you have left before it just completely wipes the round. No one knows when open beta will start, but close starts tomorrow. Yes, close starts tomorrow
There, though, for you.
at, I believe, 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Stilly.
Yeah, I'm just
See
gonna
what's
slow
outside.
showers and then like peak short.
AK Drew, I don't think it matters. It's already so cool to see differences between players. Like I went through these VODs a little bit just to make sure that they were pretty decent games. Because I didn't want to watch like,
Got him.
you know, Dizzy or somebody get 42 kills in a
One's close to
pub.
short. With the connector. here.
C long, I think.
I wanted to watch like a competitive game. And obviously this one
Walking
isn't that competitive, but it's high profiles and they're all trying specific new things and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
Smoking it again.
Ooh, little flank.
Or same spot outside hookah on the right.
This flank will be good. Especially if you like this is flanking. This is like a cash retake. Not all the way. I'm just talking about this portion of the map basically. Like when you push mid and you push vents on a team that's taking B, right? And you're pushing sunroom from both sides. This is what it's like. So pushing the portal with one and then pushing short with one too.
They like can't leave. They're kind of trapped unless I get through spawn. I just wall them off.
Oh, this wall is freaking crazy. Oh no, there's an escape. There's an escape route down to Long B or Banana. I don't know what to call these different things yet.
I thought he
I'm
already
just gonna
passed.
say it.
They're trying to rotate back through spawn, I think, if they have spike.
He's outside C long. Good job.
Got him.
Sorry, real quick. Just want to make sure this doesn't pop up. People be DMing me some crazy stuff on Steam. Where's this man at?
Stage kinda
Chris.
True.
Damn, these teams are stacked. Yeah, they are.
Healer playing this class. I
Yeah,
haven't
do you
healed any of
wanna-
you guys.
Viper, do you want to
Did you
push
beef
that?
yourself?
I can smoke it.
I haven't had to really.
Short over here.
All right, I'm gonna double smoke it over there, so it's
Yeah.
gonna completely block it. Doing it now.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
gonna
good.
come up behind you as well.
Ooh, look at this push.
We got all.
All right, I'm gonna.
Look at this push. The brimstone push with the smokes taking control of hookah and also taking portal control on B. That's nice.
I'm gonna double smoke it over there. So
See, this is all blocked off right here. This is blocked off. This is in hookah right here, the window. And then they take control of this and this with the brimstone smokes before the round starts.
it's gonna completely block it. Doing it now.
Yeah.
Nice. Double smoke mid and one long. And now they get portal control. They could play this angle. Like this is pretty shut down, at least for the time being. Obviously right away, and then these guys can start to control this. This hallway is not that much better because I don't even think there's really a box or anything to play off of in that hallway. So it's kind of interesting, but now they can hold B with 2 and they can do something else on A, especially if they're playing aggressively on A.
Behind you as well.
Nice.
Nice shots.
Any shot?
Spike down and
You could also play these wide angles like this. I was thinking AK would be better. Vandal, I guess it's called in this game. But with the Guardian.
short.
Like, that's nasty with the Guardian.
What?
Let's go, dude. Let's go, David.
Look at that, too. I didn't realize the potential of what this play is. They clearly pushed through the smokes after. But Vivid on the big flank through the portal on the guy in showers. AZG called him out with a Sova arrow. And then Vivid flanks him as soon as he actually starts pushing into showers when shit goes wrong.
Spike down and
It's so cool that you could actually explain a strat to your team in matchmaking now. Obviously, high-level players don't need to know this or don't need to do this at all, but you could literally draw a play out. You could draw a new play out on the fly, bro. That's nuts. With the matchmaking team, this is gonna be crazy for people who are IGLs. Like, that's so sick. So they're smoking Heaven, they're smoking this, and they're smoking Backhaul, and they're gonna take A. And POACH already has a synergy with the smoke to wall off after that, so that they can't get through no matter what. Like, they can't jump through, they can't flash through and then jump through, none of that.
They mollied it.
They can't spray through.
Flank short.
Push.
I think I'm playing.
With a Viper wall down this would have been even nastier. So many synergies. I think getting 3 smokes on pistol round with Brimstone is imba. T-side on POACH game. The Heaven, shorts, backhaul, smokes to take A are a nice, easy smoke. Brimstone executes. But being able to get 3 smokes on pistol, woof. Like, easy. Like, that's his default, right? That's his default, I'm pretty sure.
Was there one more flank?
So he doesn't even have to buy that.
Yeah, he might wrap showers.
One side.
If I don't think he's there.
What's his post plant?
Side for you.
Okay.
One in the corner.
Alright.
Ooh!
Alright.
Beanheads!
You're gonna head it so
Wowee!
Want me to get a drone or not?
I missed Deagle Armor. I missed Deagle Armor so much. I know that it still exists in CSGO, but nobody actually runs just full-on Deagle Armor.
So I gotta get
Mike will know what I'm talking about. The full-on 1.6 Deagle Armor straight down long. The old complexity buy. Oh, it was such a fun strat,
Let's
man.
take this angle here, so watch out.
I meant Sova ran right in that flash.
They keep me behind.
TP dead. You dead?
Plays up.
I think 2.
So this is somewhere where I think you could wall off TP, for example, and just keep going with the execute.
We have the smoke.
Because these smokes are limited, right? Or you could jump through and then smoke the or wall off the back.
Yeah, side.
Because he's clearly not interested in using his wall for anything specifically in this take, while he has the
He's back behind the box.
brimstone walls.
Oh, yeah, behind box. Let's actually push inside so I can get. the
Yeah,
range.
no. Just wait for a sec if he swings.
Yep.
Man, T-side, you're so much more limited. It's kind of crazy.
Nothing. How close you get?
Although he's getting up short A really fast. Where POACH is walling.
Slow left. You need. Oh, that
Alright,
works.
I'm mauling it. Alright, I'm gonna place it.
Yeah.
Close showers. One's close
Why
showers.
don't you
Okay.
teleport it?
Mike.
Push in maybe. Oh, he's so close.
Touch
Ooh.
on him.
Flash inside.
Oh, the synergy when you take.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the synergy with Sova when you take short with Sova control, and then you shoot your recon dart all the way over here, and you get exactly the wall hacks on this. This makes this take so easy for Gale and POACH.
Left bomb and spawn. I'm gonna go get it.
Push in maybe. Oh, he's so close. Nice.
Touch on him.
Flash inside.
Oh yeah.
Kill him. Nice.
This is the ace right here.
That's.
Give me the ace.
Flank? Yeah, teleporter.
Was that even Sova?
I missed all my shots for you.
Speaking with you.
I'm hiding.
I don't know.
inside.
I don't know where AZK is.
Flanking this
You're-
guy
I
on
would
the
just
side.
go for the ace. I don't care. I'm gonna go.
Oh, that is AZK. Okay, it was him.
Could be in the alt room.
I got him.
Down.
Nice. Dude. Molly in heaven. Nice.
We didn't see that.
Nice.
I was typing notes.
Dude, I can't believe that all the wall bangs like that first shot you had that.
Molly in heaven. Nice, dude.
Nice.
Dude, I can't believe that all the wall bangs like that first shot you had that entry was absolutely insane.
Yeah. The wall bangs. Yeah, that was crazy.
That
shot
like
was
should not be.
That
That
was
pulse,
crazy.
all he did was just shoot him right through the wall like it showers. Like just I don't know how it was
Yep,
like a brick
Right
wall.
through the wall.
CS 1.6 walls? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You think?
Yeah, I mean like
Who am
not a lot
I
of
playing,
people
bro, or
playing,
looking
like,
forward to?
literally
I'll
every
probably be
single
last pick every time, to be honest. I want to play everybody.
Too often, though. I don't know.
And I want to be
First
That was one of
day.
the first- Yeah, true.
as much utility as I can for the
Are we ready
team.
to push this again?
yeah. Oh wait, no, he I don't think it
Give me a sec.
pulsed. I think I broke
This
it.
is nice. I like him staying way back here, especially with the Guardian. Deep showers. Hold. Like, this is really nice. Especially if you don't show your position Like if he was hiding here and peeking every couple seconds, it'd be really nice because you could tell how many times Poach and AZK did push for this orb.
Find one if you want.
Yeah.
This is a good default spot.
Alright.
Those showers. Right there. Right there.
Yeah. We should bang it again.
No way this is that bangable. This entire wall looks bangable. Okay, this meta is instantly gonna start, right? Take showers here and start spamming into sight, but don't forget that they can spam it right back. So this is gonna be like ramp on D nuke in 1.6.
I'm in Lancer.
The amount of spam that's gonna go through this wall is gonna be nuts.
Lancer.
Alright. Placing.
One's on Lancer.
It's gonna be nuts.
Dead.
Oh my god. You could even spam heaven from here. There's so much openness in the site, so if they're playing on the default box, like right here, you could spam that. This is a
Quiet.
One's in the elevator.
that's a crazy little wall. Instantly you gotta find out the spams for that.
Killed one spawn.
One more
One more.
left.
Oh, he's up. Holy
One
crap.
elevator. He backed off. I think I'm having.
I dropped bomb.
That wall is better for defense? Yeah, I can see that pretty much right away. Oh, there's a box behind though, so it's not like you could spam the people in the box too if they go there. GG's! Thank you again, Poach, for that one. So much. It was early on in the 10 mans. If you did like that, I hope you did. It's basically, what, Saturday 10 mans, so pretty decent in meta in terms of competitive, in terms of people actually thinking about how to play the game rather than just playing pub stomps and relying on just their aim. So pretty interesting for me, at least. I'm definitely going to be checking that out tomorrow or Tuesday or yesterday, whenever you guys watch this. But yeah, peace!